ash on my hand, salt in my beer, oak smoke in the hall, and your name in my ear. I left with the tide, with a wolf at my side. Now I kneel to the night, and I lift up my pride. Hear me now, beat the drum slow. Hear me now, let the old blood show. Stone by stone, we were made to stand. Bone by bone, we return to the land. Their skin off, their skin off. Hold me up, hold me up. Their skin off.
Hey guys, welcome in. Hope everybody's doing good today. Doing another stream for Bjarnheim. It's been a few days since I've done a video and stream, so I thought I'd do a live stream today for a couple hours and see what kind of shenanigans we could get into. I didn't do a lot off camera. I'm really trying to, unless it's just an opportune situation, I'm really trying not to do too much off camera, because I want you guys to you know, be a part of everything. So I really try not to do too much. So anyhow, we did have a couple of opportunities that were close. If you remember that the first otter that we got after a little death loop we'd run in there in the river, I looked back to see if we could find that otter, and it had been killed by 150. Then we seen the 150 later that stream, I believe, and it was really close to the base, so I did go and get it. Oh no, that's a baby Bronto I picked up. Why? I don't know. Just picked it up. Why not have one? Yeah, the 150 male right there. And then there was a 150 female, like just across on the other side of, like over there, like towards that big flat plateau area right there. There was a 150. Well, I seen a Rex and I thought, well, what's that? And I, you know, threw my scope on it, my awesome spyglass, and it was a 150. I said, well, there we go. So we've got that. I did do one of the artifact caves. I didn't get the artifact because we're not ready for it, but there's a couple of loot chests, usually like real easy to get. So I did go and check that out. Now the one thing I think I shared in like the very first video, that in single player, this map is really struggling to spawn all the dinos in. Now, I don't know if that's something that I hope that Nicardus has fixed. It may not be anything he can even fix. I don't know. So, it's really it's really kind of sucks, because I'm afraid that I was looking for a snow owl and I didn't see one. I thought, well, if I can find a snow owl, I'll kind of remember, and then we can go and attempt to tame that thing on our next stream. But anyhow, again, I want to welcome everybody that's in, possibly watching the stream. If not, I'm going to welcome all the ones that are going to watch the video later. I appreciate all of y'all's support, and I hope you guys are enjoying this. And again, if you've got any questions or comments, just be more than happy to put them down there, and if they're appropriate, I'll answer them. If not, then, well, maybe find a way to reword it. But anyhow, so let's go and fly around a little bit, I think, and see if we can't I've done the OSDs. Most people that have played Ark have probably done some OSD stuff, and if you haven't, it's you gotta have some good stuff. Now I had a pack of Rexes, and then I had some a breeding pair. Or not a breeding pair, but a mate pair of Denatherums for the buff that they give. And for the most part, I handled. Now I struggled on the highest OSD, and I haven't figured out yet what signifies the level of the OSD yet. I haven't determined that. But I think on the highest one, it can get a little sketchy. Though Rexes were looking pretty shaky at the end. But anyhow, I think it'd be nice if we could find us a snow owl. That really will help with healing and stuff. And then plus we can get around and have it in our pocket if a nimble winter hits. Even a wyvern. I know there's some wyverns on the map. But unfortunately, there wasn't any eggs when I went and looked. So there was no eggs. I bet there is no foxes or snow owls yet. No snow owls. So maybe we fly around a little bit and see if we can't. I know generally if you go and hang out in the area, it'll I guess activate the spawn or whatever it's supposed to do. But and I've done that. I've flown around and set up on a rock and give it time to do, and it just doesn't seem to be. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not giving it enough time. Ooh, there's a Karn 150. Wow. I don't know that we need a Karn 150. They're not bad for running the caves. A couple of the caves. That's what I had originally, because I didn't have a Thyla. So I just used the Karns, and it wasn't too bad. May not be a bad one to get. And I did pick up a spider, so it wouldn't be hard to tame. You could just throw out the spider and just knock it out real fast. We've got a couple of things down there we'd have to worry about. It fell off. That's no big deal though. We can come right here and land. A lot better than where we were anyway. Yeah, let's knock it out. I don't know that we're not going to need it, but I'd rather have it and not need it than wish we had it and can't get it anymore. And these Araneos are just, boy, they are something else. It's even got giant slaying too, and that's a good one. That's one thing I'll say about this map. You don't have an issue with finding good levels to things. Yeah, I've really gotten accustomed to having these things around. You just really, just like anything else, you got to watch your torpo bar up there and not get to. That's it. It doesn't have a long. It hits hard, but it doesn't last long. So you just kind of have to feather it. Just kind of had to feather it a little bit. Now we just got to see. I don't think there's, yeah, we do have some prime meat on us. Okay. Is he going to take one prime meat? Guess we need some first, don't we? Look on this bird and get up in the air. Make sure we don't aggro any. That's a saber 150. Really don't need the saber. If I'm going to get another cat, it'll be the Thyla. But I don't even think they're spawning in yet. That's my worries, is that stuff's just not spawning in like it should. That baby eat. Hopefully that food will stay there. It was about, should be able to judge it, what's left in the bird. It shouldn't spoil any faster in the corn than it does the bird, so all it needs is one piece. So I don't need that. We got us a couple of good breeding pair of X RGs. I don't need any more RGs. Yeah, that's one thing about this map. It has good levels of dinos, so you know, finding a good level is not an issue. I think our Rexes that we've got now are actually, it's a pretty RG there, them blue tips. I think our Rexes we have are actually got some decent stats in it. Oh, he's ready to go. That's best stats and weight. We didn't get a very good roll on it, but that's okay. We're going to need, well, we got the spider. Those are good for running caves too. I mean, they're no slouch in the caves. So if we can't get a Thyla, which we've got a lot of work to do before we're even ready to worry about even getting the, I mean, you know, getting a lot of the artifacts really. I mean, be a pretty neat. Oh, there's another pretty RG right there. You actually can do damage to these rock piles and take that stuff out, and you could actually, you know, probably you know, create you a base here if you wanted. Really hope we can find a snow owl somewhere. I'm really thinking I'd like to build a base. My own base. I did, you know, last time I played, I think I shared, I used one of the pre-structures here, and this time we kind of, you know, got a spot where a bunch of buildings are. I'm thinking maybe we find us a good spot to build us a base at some point before we get too overloaded with a bunch of stuff. Maybe find us an area we want to be in. There's plenty to choose from on this map. Plenty of nice spots to choose from. I'd like to be close to, you know, one of the metal caves. That's what's in 25. This is a pretty area up here. The colors, the fall colors, really pretty up here. I think there's a big pond up here. Beautiful little river. Amberwood. I like how that comes up on the screen going into the different areas of the map. It's really neat. I don't know what all that's going on over there, but them salmons are after something. There's a berry. As far as I know, there's not any underwater caves. Now, that doesn't mean there isn't. I just haven't found them. There is Xenosaur, the Tickle Chicken. Yeah, I like that. That's really pretty in there. That might be where we pick. You never know. Or maybe be up in the snow. Obviously want to be somewhere where there's some water, so we can have for the garden and cooking purposes. See, like I say, there's nothing here. No spawns, no nothing. Arches over there. Oh, there's some stuff showing up down there. No snow owls yet. No snow owls. It is a pretty map. Sorry about that. I'd gotten a phone call I had to deal with from work. Anyhow, back to the rat killing. I meant to look and see if a chance. I know I'm going to be disappointed. No snow owls. No snow owls. No snow owls. Let's see about the ice wyverns. There's 4 now. We're not even close to them. They're way over here. Way over here. I don't know if any of them are really good levels to even have a good egg. That one might be. Problem is, I don't think that this old bird's fast enough. So if we're going to do that, there's some trike starting to, there's a few things starting to pop in here. If we're going to do that, I'm going to have to get some speed. Or this old Argy won't last. Just Rex up here. That's an aloe. Allosaurus. Allosaurus. Just a second, guys. I gotta check. I think the OBS is acting funny. I guess not. Really weird. Trying to figure out what's. It's not showing. You can see something doesn't seem right. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure what it is. Well, it is what it is. Hopefully it's okay. Hopefully it's okay. I'm not sure what it is. Well, it is what it is. Hopefully it's okay. Hopefully it's okay. It's like it's not. I don't know if anybody's in here watching and the chats are not coming through. I don't know. It could be something I don't have set up right. I don't know. So I apologize, guys, if you're in here watching and you've sent any chats in and I can't see them. I don't know what. I'm not sure what it is. I'll have to mess with that later. So I apologize. Just forgive me for that. I'm still learning. Still learning some of this stuff. It's a pretty place over here too. No water real close that I'm aware of, but there are plenty of places to definitely. It's not a bad area because I know that. Let me go to the other map. Got two metal caves, and then one of the. I think that's one of the artifact caves, and then there's a crystal cave there. That can be removed. That was from the last game. So I know that there's caves right here. So this area wouldn't be too bad if we were to keep going that way. But I'm kind of turning, go this way up through here and hopes that maybe it'll help stuff spawn in and populate the map. We'll check out these ice wyverns, see if there is a decent egg. If nothing, they're good to get around on the map a lot easier. Plus, they can fire in the storms. They can fly in the storms really well. So I'd rather be riding around on one of them doing this than an RG. It's just sad because it doesn't populate like it. I don't get all that. You know, and then you play something like, was it Valguero maybe? And the map is just like polluted with dinos, just overly polluted with dinos. It's just so cluttered up. You can't even get to stuff. Like it's just bad. And then you have something like the island that has a good balance, but the levels are terrible. You have to wipe the map 2 or 3 times for it to actually start producing stuff that are any decent levels. Like now I'm playing a run of the island with a buddy, and we can't even, the best wrecks we found was like a 125, and we've killed them all off. We've wiped the board. Those are griffins. Yeah, there's some griffins. Yep. I know a lot of people like them. I've not been just thoroughly impressed with them. I mean, I know they're pretty cool, but I've just not. They're not my favorite ones to be out on. I've tamed them, but I still prefer a they're stuck or something. I don't know. They were like that on the other my other play. I think they're cool looking. What we ought to do is probably, if one of these eggs is decent, because I don't think these freaking, I don't think this Argie's ever going to get fast enough to outrun them when we steal the egg, if we can steal the egg. So what we may do is get some blood and go over, I know where there's a big cave. It's got the Desmodus in it, and we may go over there and see if we can't find us a high level Desmodus or two and get us one of those. I like them. They're pretty nimble little boogers. They can scoot around pretty good. Pretty close to where my first base. In fact, I think it's right on the other side of that little rock formation here. If I remember right, it's right here. There's a right here and there. This little. Wasn't it right here? I may be too far up. Yeah, it's right here next to this pond. There's a little house against this mountain here. This is where I set up camp. That was my little abode. I kind of liked it. It was a nice setting next to this pond. I had bassies out here breeding and worked out pretty well. Go over here and see if we can't see these eggs. An OSD down. Getting close. To be on her toes. Usually on these two top mountains right here. Typically. Now they were. On my other playthrough, that's where they hung out. That's where they hung out, top of these mountains here. But I'm not seeing any. May just not be in may not be in view of him yet. Unless it's just the eggs and there's not any wyverns yet. I guess that's a possibility. It says there is. It's a 90. I see the wings flapping over there. It's a 95. It's not terrible. Problem is we ain't gonna be able to outrun that thing. They will kill us. Well, they're all bunched up over it. I wouldn't be able to see the egg if there was one. Yeah, there's no way. I think I see an egg. sure there's an egg there. But all 4 of them are just hunched up over it. I don't know why, but they is. But they is. We're a long ways from the old base, Saruni. A long way. So, what we may do is get us some blood bags, and we might head over and check it out. See if we can't find us a Desmodus. I don't even know if they've spawned in yet. I've got, that must have been a decent level corn to be a 249. We might breed those 2 and get us a good one out of them. Yeah, that's a decent one. The 40 melee, the 41, 31, 35. Yeah, better stats in that male, but blowing ridges. And what's this? Oh, this is that cemetery, isn't it? Yeah. Ooh, 145 Hell Runner. But I know what we can do. Throw that out and this one out. I can guarantee you. Come on. Between these 2, I can guarantee you we can handle it. There you go, big boy. Get in there. Here lives Mickerel. Do we get off? Is it safe? Access inventory. We got a ring. What's this ring say? This ring once belonged to Mickerel, but now it's devoid of magic and worthless, but maybe its magic power can be restored. Okay. Alright. I don't think we need any spoiled meat or shit. Well, we got a ring. We got a ring for something. I know that that one artifact cave is right up here on this hillside, right up above that OSD. That's the one that I went and ran the other day, try and get a little bit of loot, maybe a better crossbow or better pick or an axe or something, you know, to kind of help a little bit along the ways. Ooh, Quetzal 100, that'd be nice. Those things can be some of the hardest things to tame because they don't land. But if we can get us a wyvern, we can fly up next to it, and the wyvern will sit there and hover while you jump up on the back of it and shoot. So if we never get one, we'll come get that bugger. Quetzals would be nice. And we could just put a platform saddle on it, and it's crazy that nothing's spawning, and we've been in here. I know I spent a lot of time in here setting. We get us a platform saddle on that Quetzal and put some walls around it. Take some Ankies over those caves and load them up with metal. Make a run out of it and hit all them caves. That's what I did last time. Yeah, I may end up just having to do a server to play this map to really get the full benefit of it. Pronto, another 150. We already got one as a baby, but we got it. So there are a few things spawned in here. Baryonyx. I was a Baryonyx, so it's a 152. Oh man, that sucks. I don't know that we need a Baryonyx, but boy, if we did, that'd be a good one to get. I don't know if it's going to make it. And it's beating Al up. Might be able to help it. Maybe we can. There we go. Yeah, let's see if we can get that thing. Park you up here. Lots of stam. We can just hit it once. There it is. Yep. We got its attention. We got stand now for days. The damage ain't gonna hurt anything. You're going down brown. Yeah. Easy peasy. Let me just latch onto this wall and grab our RG. I think they take fish. Yeah, so we got to get some fish. Hopefully there's something over here we can kill. We got a few pieces of fish, but our otter, he was hungry too, I guess. I don't want it to accidentally hit the berry. Yeah, that's going to be a good one. I don't know that we're going to need it, but we're going to have it if we do. All we do is find a good male. We'll have us a pair of berries. Something just fell in the water over there. Won't take long. Kind of curious to see what this ring's about. Now, I don't remember finding that. On my other playthrough video I did. My single player. I don't remember finding it. Maybe I did, I just don't remember it. One more chomp. Berries, they tame pretty fast. Sometimes your meat eaters, they can tame pretty slow. But put you in a ball. I'm just gonna do 150 till we figure out what if we need it. We'll know what we have, what it was, so on and so forth. Got a few things starting to kind of come in here a little bit. Nothing that we necessarily need right here. Look and see if by chance on the snow owls. Yeah, there ain't no snow owls showing up. No snow owls showing up. Don't even see, it's not even picking up the Desmodus. Do have a Ferox. 60, but we don't have any element, so it doesn't really even matter. Is that thing purple? Kind of pinkish. Or something. Color looks like it's like a pale purple and pink and yeah. Sorry, you're not crunching on me, Mr. Rex. Don't think so. I'm gonna head back to the base. Really hoping we could find a snow owl. I don't know. Have to just let some more time go by. See if we can get them to spawn in. Yeah, I think we probably ought to go back and check on everything, and I don't know if might need to make a metal run. Then we might go check about the Desmodus. I mean, we don't have to have a snow owl, but definitely be nice to have. If for nothing else, to have to be able to throw out if we're far away from the base, that we can have something to fly back on. Be really nice. Guess we could get a roo. Wouldn't be too bad traveling around on. Wouldn't be too bad. $145. Stats. Terrible health. Stam's okay. Melee's not that great. It's got good food though. Well, that's important. We gotta get a couple of these. There's a male 100. The Dinotherums. What? Ooh, there's a 140. That'd be a good one. We're gonna have to get some beer made up. If you've never tamed those, let me tell you, they are fun. Hey, you need to stay alive, big girl. I don't think I can make any beer barrels to. I don't think I can make any of those. We need to stay on. Yeah, I don't think we can make any of those yet. don't think the let's put it inside. That inside and that inside. Well, that's another thing I don't like about is the lighting is just terrible. It's terrible. I'm gonna have to do a metal run at some point. Guys, I gotta get me something to drink. I'll be back in just a second. Y'all just hang out for just a second. I'll be right back. Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Had to get something to drink. Had to use the restroom real quick. Well, we do need some metal. I mean, we got some smelted, but we're not smelting any. And when you're not smelting, you're not getting anywhere ahead of yourself. Maybe let's put those over here. Yeah, here we go. I don't know what to do with that ring. Kind of got me buffaloed. I'm gonna stick it here with this stuff. We did pick up a few things. There was 2 chests, I think. 2 or 3 chests. We did get a few little things. We did get a bow. And we did get some stuff here. Some blueprints. So we may go run it at some point. Well, we'll have to, for sure. But that's an easy cave to run. To get a little bit of loot, you know, to help us out a little bit. What's it? It's a cap rope. So yeah, let's unlock. I don't even know what that's called off the top of my head. The blood thingy. I'm looking. I don't know if I can just type in blood. Yep, there it is. Blood extraction syringe. We should be able to make one of those. I don't remember if we met. Yeah, there it is. Let's make one of those. Consume it, gives us a blood bag, and we have to wait and we get health back. We got 2 bags now. Get a piece of food, that'll pump that health up a little. I don't know how many we gotta have, but I don't even, Desmodus saddle. Should have, yeah, we should be able to make that. Yeah, we should be able to make that. We don't need the spider. Corn, that should be enough. I actually probably should breed it out with that 150. I think that was it. That's the only other male besides that one, and I know that was a 145. This is a, I thought we named it a, no, we didn't. We did the berry. We didn't ever rename this one, did we? Let's rename it 150 so we'll know. Let's throw it out with this one. Yeah, let's throw it out with this one real fast. Let them breed. We'll get us a super duper corn. Super duper corn. Best of both worlds. Won't take that long for them to pop out an egg. Yeah, These torches suck. They don't work right. You're supposed to be able to enable the on and off where you can just leave them on. Yeah. When you do that, they still, the animation, the lighting goes off. They're still on, but they don't actually stay lit. So you might as well just leave them there where they go on and off. Kind of aggravating, but it is what it is. Which one of you's got the saddle? Give me that saddle there, coachies. There's another blood bag here. Excuse me. I don't think we're going to need that spider. I think between the bow and Karn we should be fine. I don't know how many blood bags we're going to need, but probably 7 or 8, maybe. Depends on how good a level it is. They're about done breeding. We'll have us a pretty good one here. And we'll take it inside. Turn you off. Put you two up in the hole. Throw out this egg here and see what we need to do. Nothing. Oh, too cold. That do it? No, might need to move it a little closer. About half done. It's not enough, is it? Some wood here handy. Some wood here. Some wood. And a stack of wood. Yeah, that's not doing it. There we go. Oh, we got twins. Are they male and female? No. We got Beavis and Butthead. Remember what I told y'all about the freaking imprinting issue? Well, I haven't resolved that. I can't spell. We got that one. Got that one. Okay. We can put those over here. Let those be healing up right quick. Excuse me. Usually doesn't take too long to. These things do a pretty good job feeding and healing. Let them set for a minute. I'm going to look and see. I don't think there's even thylas. don't even think there's thylacine. Oh, there is thylacoleos. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a 145. Ooh, doggy. Another 140. A male and a male and a female. So we got a male and a female. 3 males. Yeah, we'll have to go and assess that situation. Fatty. Excitable. Really worried about just health and damage. Health and damage, that's a good one there. That's a good one. Yeah, so this one and this one. Actually don't even know if we're going to need a cairn, to be honest. We could go over and get those thylas real fast. Is it dark? It's, yeah. No? Yeah. Guess it's, yeah, it's nighttime. We could go get those thylas. Well, that thing's healing up. Put these blood bags in here. Get another one of these. Yeah, we'll let those do their thing. Excuse me. Oh, we need the radio. Mr. Spider, here we come. Where'd I put you? Where did I put you? There you are. Mr. Spider. Oh boy. Mr. Spider. Mr. Spider. Oh, oh. Mr. Spider. For some reason, I don't think, I know it's streaming. I know it's streaming. Okay, well, maybe it is, maybe it didn't, I don't know. Well, I was gonna go get those thylas, wasn't we? Which one was we gonna get? This one. And then there was this one. That's a male. We need a female. We can get those two. Oh boy, they are a long ways away. A long ways away. Hold on a second. And now it's going off. No reason for y'all to go off. Chat, I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to restart the stream. Something seems a little bit fishy. I'm going to check some stuff out. I'll return here in a minute. I hope y'all will come back. If not, you guys have a good day. Again, I hope to see you here in a few minutes. But if not, just I'll talk to you a little later on next time I'm streaming or whatever. Anyhow, we'll talk to you in a minute.